watch over you.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think, what was he called? Can't think of his name. Shot with him as well on one field course. That's going to annoy me. I'm going to spend the rest of the night racking my brains trying to think of his name. Right, let's have a look at this. This should now have moved this quest on. Hell's that down there? That's something else. That's a totally different meeting place. Because before, I had to meet it. It was up here in the woods somewhere I went to meet him, and it triggered a fight. That's completely different. Right. This quest has taken on a totally different turn. Because last time, I had to go and meet him. In his little den in the woods. And what happened was as I met him, 4 guards turned up to arrest him. And the guards shouldn't have had any way of knowing how to get there, but they turned up to arrest him. And I had to choose whether I fought the guards or fought Hare and helped arrest him. And that was... It felt like it was flung upon me too quickly, like that decision shouldn't have had to be made right there and then, because we hadn't got to the bottom of any of the stories or anything else. And, well, I'm kind of glad now that I loaded it back in, because we have found something quite different out of this. This was worthwhile doing.
God be with you, Henry.
Oh, hi, Zach Paddy. Greetings from Prague. Well, greetings from North Yorkshire. How are you? What do you think? Witcher 3 or Kingdom Come Deliverance better? I haven't played Witcher 3 yet, but if Witcher 3 is going to be better than this, it's going to be one amazing game. They are slightly different. There's different sort of settings and stuff. I absolutely love this game. It's got to be the best RPG I think I have ever played. And I was a huge fan of Morrowind when it came out. I was a huge fan of old games like Eye of the Beholder. Going back to something called Blood Witch on the Amiga. I bet no one here remembers that. But there are some absolute classic games out, and I'm rating this one above the lot. I've loved it. Although I've got to say, streaming it with you guys really makes the experience just the whole lot better. So that might be affecting my judgment a little. So, is this just a general sort of... Let me just check the journal. Optional meet-up with Hare. It doesn't say when, does it? Right, so do I just wait here? Doesn't say anything about after dark. What time of day is it? Well, it does look like a nice place to bring your lover. Nice views of the valley. Kind of secluded apart from the road that runs through here. And an old cartwheel. So perhaps I'm just a little bit early with this? I mean, I have come just straight from her house. Don't know. Nice surprise you're streaming tonight. Surprise to me as well. I was supposed to be Monday, but things just haven't worked out this week. There's been so much on, and I've not been very well. Just like a cold, nothing too serious. But my entire week has been thrown upside down. Oh, and this is a good time to tell you all as well. I won't be streaming Friday this week either, because I've got a family event going on. Something fun. But unfortunately, yes, both events this week have fallen on my 2 regular streaming nights. But I'll be streaming Saturday night instead to make up for that. Just going to go and have a look at this wagon down the road. Kill a bit of time for a minute. Could just wait up here. What's that? Yellow butterfly. Wow. I've never noticed butterflies in this game that close before. There's lots of them. Getting distracted. So this is an accident, is it? Oh, I can see the wheel for that cart further up the road. No. Okay, nothing to see here. I did some hunting for Black Lukesh, or how it was called last time, so completely new way this time. I think that I think that's done because I think I saved the game after I did that hunting for him. Then why does it tell me to go and check out the inn in the glade? Now that's bothering me a bit. Oh, it's not now. Right, so I must have, well, whatever's happened, I've bypassed that bit. And it still says find out what happened to Thomas from the bathhouse. Something's gone on there. I don't feel like I've he won't talk to me. I don't know who else to talk to find out about that. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ride back down to the bathhouse and see if the ladies there will tell me anything. Because I'm also at a loss as to what to do here at the moment. I think it looks like a case of just waiting patiently. And that's something I have never been very good at. Hey Shaggy, you're from Turkey. You understand me, but not all. Still, I have fun. Good streamer. Thank you very much. Yeah, my accent hopefully isn't too strong a Yorkshire accent. That's from like the northeast of England. But also, I've not been. I've had a cold recently, and my voice probably sounds a little bit rough. So that's probably not helping. But I'm glad you're enjoying the stream anyway. So that's cool. Find him in the bushes. He might be in the bushes, lurking in ambush. I'll go and have another look. Let's go and see what's going on down here, though. Whoops. Wrong key. Right,
What
there's
the hell is
Tom.
that?
It's Oi. Right, I want a proper talk this time. Right, give me...
I'm here to find out about the poachers.
Well, ask away.
You do have all day.
Blacksmith Betty saw people feasting in the woods, and she says there was a nice smell of venison. What do you know about it?
Nothing. I wasn't there.
And I don't suppose you'll tell me who was?
No, because I wasn't there.
Okay, I'm not getting anything new
That'll
out
do
of him
me.
there.
May the Lord watch over you.
What about this? Nope, that's only pickpocket. That's not much of an option. Okay, what about this fine-looking lady down here? She looks bored. And this lady, she's not going to talk to me. Not for anything that I need to know about, anyway. Nice selection of potions. Okay. Okay, I guess it's back up. Hey, Harmless, what's it like being the second best looking man named Mark? I don't know. What's it like being... I can't think of a witty comeback to that. I just can't. Well done. But, you know, I do appreciate the fact that you think I'm the second best looking man named Mark. Because you're putting me up against the likes of Mark Wahlberg. And I can't think of any other famous Marks off the top of my head. So I'll take that. Right, let's see if this guy's up here lurking in the bushes. I got Mark Wahlberg beat easily. Oh, well, that's good. Because he has some ridiculous routine that he gets up at like 2:30 in the morning to start working out. That's like, well, so he says on Twitter. And I don't know if any of you guys saw that. There was a bit of a fuss made on it on social media. He posted his daily routine. I think it starts at 2:30 in the morning with a workout, another workout before breakfast. That's insanity.
I'm guessing Nicholas won't be joining us. Who the devil are you?
Right.
I thought you wanted to meet up with Margaret.
Fortunately, I'm not that much of a fool anymore. I was hoping I'd tempt Nicholas out of his lair. But let's get to the point. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Straight to the point.
My name is Henry, and I work for the Master Huntsman.
So are you going to arrest me?
I am.
Really?
All I ask is that you listen to me first.
This is what we missed last time. This is so important to the story. I don't know how this bit didn't appear last time, but I'm not going to arrest him.
Why should I listen to you?
Because if you care about justice, you're after the wrong man.
Here we go.
Anyone can say that.
And that's precisely why the accused should get a proper hearing.
Let me guess. You're going to tell me you're innocent.
I wouldn't presume. I've been poaching on the Divish estate, and I'll take the punishment I deserve. But the crime I was nearly strung up for, that one I didn't commit.
This guy's an American? He could be. I mean, Bohemia's full of Americans, Australians, and people from Somerset and all sorts. I do know what he's talking about, though, because I've asked everyone about this crime. Let's go for this
Who
one.
are you, anyway?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Hannikin Hare of Zalush.
The nobleman?
I used to be. My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Gamekeeper turned poacher? I see. That's quite a transformation.
Nicholas gave me no choice.
What happened to your family?
My father lost his influential friends and the money with them. After his death, I inherited only his debts. There was nothing for it but to sell off all our possessions, see to my sister's welfare, and manage as best I could.
That sounds a rough deal.
Believe it or not, I never cared for the life of a nobleman. I spent my youth running free, hunting in the woods.
This is Robin Hood, isn't it? It is.
What happened between you and Nicholas?
I was falsely accused of murder. Henry of Lipa visited Talmberg, and the morning after the banquet in his honor, one of his men was found dead.
And didn't they have any cause to suspect you?
That's just it. They did. At the banquet, I got into a fight with the man.
Oh, hi, Big Duck. Good evening. Internet's trolling you hard tonight, eh? Yeah, I've recovered from the running nose at least. That's the reason I couldn't stream the other night, because I would have had to put some sort of waterproof cover over the keyboard. That would be nasty.
Why did you get into a fight with him?
The fall of the House of Zalush was the work of the Lords of Lipa, and that fellow took great delight in reminding me of it.
Good evening, Hyperdimensions Bliss.
I know Sir Hanish of Lipa. Was Sir Henry his father?
Indeed. He was on his way to Ratai to take charge of the fiefdom for young Sir Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon.
And then what?
Nicholas began to pull strings. Several people came forward as witnesses to say they saw me with the fellow later that night.
Why would he have done that?
He wanted rid of me. We were both in love with the same lass, you see, and Margaret is his wife today. But back then, there was no question which of the two of us would win her. I was the huntsman of noble blood, and Nicholas was just plain Nick. Her father's preference was clear.
Wow, so many questions.
Do you know who did kill the man?
No, he was found in a ditch with his neck broken. He could have tripped and fallen, all on his own.
And that never occurred to anyone?
It did, but some people swore they'd seen us jostling on the drawbridge. Of course, that was Nicholas's work.
What did Margaret think of you?
She took me for a fool. She only had eyes for Nicholas, but I didn't see it then. In the end, she could have saved me.
How?
She could have told the truth. After the banquet, I was with her. But when they asked her, she said she hadn't seen me that night.
Oh, she dropped you right in it.
How did you get out of it?
What leads you to imagine I did?
Your head's still on your shoulders, so you must have escaped somehow.
I'm alive. But my name and my family's name has been dragged through the mud. For me, that's worse than the sentence waiting for me.
If you say so. But you still managed to get away.
Well, it's true I had the good fortune to escape from the dungeon.
An interesting story.
I can't complain of boredom. The question is, will anyone believe me?
That's a
And how did it happen?
tricky one.
It's a long story.
Hang on, have I?
I've got time to listen.
All right. But for you to understand, I have to start from the beginning. I was born as Hannikin Hare of Zalush, the eldest son of Sidney of Zalush. My house became sadly impoverished, and I became the master huntsman at Talmberg.
Gamekeeper turned poacher. I see. That's quite a transformation.
Nicholas gave me no choice.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Scott, you've got to go. Net's too slow to watch the stream. Oh, well, thanks for joining us for when you did, and hopefully net improves for next time, and maybe catch you on the next one. So good night. Do I want a key for Sniper Elite 4? You got it in your Humble Monthly, but you already have it. Sniper Elite. How old is Sniper Elite 4? It's not like a new game, is it? It's been out a little while. I might have it actually. If it's no, can't. I can't have. I have one Sniper Elite game that I've never played that I got for free from somewhere. It's the newest one. Oh, thanks, Shamrock. That's really kind of you to answer. I'll say no for the time being because I have such a stack of games to play. But if you want to share it with anyone else, then feel free. And I can run a giveaway with the Nightbot thing if you want. Pick someone out of chat if you've got no one else in mind. But no pressure. But if you want to do that, or if anyone wants to do that, ever run a giveaway through here, then just let me know. Right, let's get on with this.
Between you
60% of the time,
I was falsely accused of murder.
every time.
Thanks,
Henry
Gordon.
of Lipa visited
Thank you very much
Talmberg,
for the sub there.
and the morning after the banquet in his honor, one of his men was found dead.
And didn't they have any cause to suspect you?
That's just
We've
it.
heard
They-
some of this, so... Right. I think we've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
I'm going to believe the guy, because I want to believe the guy. It's a nice story.
Even if I believed you, there's no proof. It all happened a long time ago.
I know. But if I didn't believe in my own innocence, I'd have to be crazy to have done what I did.
Why?
If I truly were guilty, why would I risk coming back to Bohemia? I could have died in peace as a rich man in the pay of the Jagiellonians.
Who?
Only a fool would come back.
Nicholas took everything you had, regardless of your guilt or innocence. I'd say you have more than enough cause to want revenge.
I'm not like him. Anyway, you're right. I don't have any proof of my innocence. All I can give you is my word.
That's good enough, because Nicholas was a knob. I do remember that.
This is one of the most insane stories I've heard lately.
That doesn't surprise me.
But something tells me you're speaking the truth, Hannikin Hare.
Thank you. And if you want to help me, come to the old mine gallery in Broad Woods.
I'll be there.
I have a plan,
Okay.
but I need some help.
Okay, this is where things moved on. This is where I went to meet him last time, but I missed out on this encounter and hearing the story. And therefore, when the guards turned up last time, I didn't know what to think. So things have suddenly changed quite differently. And I don't know how I didn't get this option to come up here last time, because I spoke to the same people and pretty much went through the same dialogue. Maybe it was the order in which I spoke to them that made all the difference. Wait, no, hang on. This isn't. This is different. Last time I met them somewhere up here. This is different. Okay. The plot thickens some more. Let's go and see what's going on down here. See if I can break my neck going down the hill. According to one guy, having green stats in World of Tanks makes you a scrub. Don't listen to anyone who talks about stats and World of Tanks in the same sentence. That's my advice. Definitely. Yeah, Gordon, we're still hunting hare. But I'm so glad. I knew the quest had somehow gone a bit wrong last time. I'm so glad I loaded it back in, because we've got a very different outcome this time. And stuff that I completely missed through, I don't think, any fault of my own. Just the direction the game was taking me. But this time, if we have to choose between fighting the guards and fighting Hare, I'll have reason to pick one or the other. Right, I'm here. Don't tell me he's lurking in the woods again. He does have a rather good camera rating. To be fair, I probably have just beaten him here. What does the quest say for this? Cherchez la Femme. Meet Hannikin Hare by the Mine Gallery. Okay. Doesn't say to turn up after dark or anything. Could just turn up and wait. Doesn't go anywhere, does it? Do I wait? Do I... Oh, here he is. I beat him here. Stats talk makes you salty than the Dead Sea. Yeah. Best avoid it. You know, I feel rather liberated, having just distanced myself a lot from that game and the bollocks that goes on with it. It feels very nice indeed, I've got to say.
So, what are you up to?
Working out how to get Nicholas's confession.
And how would you do that exactly?
Simple. I'll have him sign it. I've had the priest in Janowitz write me up a parchment. When Nicholas signs it, he'll admit to everything written down there.
How do you want to force him to do that?
He won't have a choice, or rather he will have, between his wife Margaret and the job of huntsman.
Come on. Let's just get this.
Could you
just
stop
tell me.
talking in riddles and just tell me what you're up to?
It's plain enough. We'll kidnap Margaret.
Oh, God.
That's to say you'll kidnap Margaret while I distract Nicholas. If he wants to see her again, he won't have any choice.
Hang on. This is just... That's like blackmail. That's... Oh, he's a knob. It's all right. It's all right.
I like that. No beating around the bush.
My thoughts exactly.
But that confession's just a scrap of parchment with writing on it. What will happen to him after that?
That scrap of parchment is for Sir Divish and the provincial court. But we'll be generous to Nicholas and let him leave in peace before we deliver the confession to Townburg.
So Nicholas will go free and you'll clear your name?
Hopefully.
So what do I need to do?
I had Nicholas's prized hunting horn liberated. I'm sure Nicholas will recognize its sound from quite far off. I'll lure him out of the lodge at dawn.
And I meant to kidnap his wife while he's gone.
Of course, it would be best if she went with you voluntarily, but if not, you'll just have to drag her with you.
I'll knock her out and drag her along then, okay.
I don't know. What if there's trouble?
I'll kill them all.
That's why I'm sending you. I trust you. But whatever happens, Margaret mustn't be hurt. When you get her, bring her here. Then we can decide what's next.
All right.
Don't forget, tomorrow at dawn.
This makes so much more sense now because last stream, the quest advanced to Cherchez la Femme. And there wasn't anything about abducting Margaret because we hadn't had the meeting on the hill. We hadn't had the meeting there. They weren't options. I just had to go and meet this guy in the woods. Then the guards came up and I had to pick a side for a fight. And I thought, well, why is it called Cherchez la Femme? What the hell does that mean? Now we know. Now we know. And how the story skipped on past a couple of phases before, I have no idea. But now we know what's going on. So, abduct Margaret, whatever it takes. Should I just go there now and see what happens? Because Nicholas might be out. Hey, Mr. Money Shot, checking in from Zurich tonight. Stream is just as good here as in Japan. You get around a bit, don't you? Is that travelling through work or just an avid traveller? Oh, come on, horse. Oh, it's mushrooms. Mushrooms I can see. Right, let's go and see what's going on. I know it said to go and do it in dawn tomorrow, but I'm just going to see if I can skip forward a bit. Get out of there. This is an awkward place to run around in. How common is Lyme disease over in the UK? It's becoming more common because the ticks are on the increase. And funnily enough, I thought I had it the year before last. Oh, hang on. I've just interrupted someone here. Found an interesting sight. And someone was shouting at me. Oh, it's a poacher's thing. Excuse me.
Get out of here!
Let me go and talk to this guy. Tackle. Think very
Be
twice.
off, I say!
Think very hard before having a go at me. Filth.
Be gone from here!
You want to fight?
Hey, watch it.
You'll get one. Sorry, Lyme disease. Yeah, I actually got bitten by a tick.
I shan't hold back.
It would be about 2 years ago. And I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But about 2 or 3 weeks after that, I came down with like a cold. Well, it wasn't quite like a cold. It was similar. But it lasted for about 3 to 4 weeks. And that's one of the potential symptoms. And I actually went and had a blood test to make sure. And luckily I didn't have it. But it is on the increase because ticks are on the increase. But it's not common. It's just, just another thing to watch out for, unfortunately. Oh, it's your wife who's working around Zurich, so you're just tagging along. Very nice. Very nice. Right, let's go and see what's going on. It's up here. Got a bit lost coming out of the woods there. Still lost. I'm not on the path that I thought I was. I think I need to be over here. Oops. Right, come on. I'm making hard work of this. I'm in a private area. I can't be in a private area. I'm on the road. Right, let's go and see if this works. Oh, hang on. He's got guards now, has he? What does the quest say about this? Okay, says just wants to execute its plan without delay. So I've got options for this. One option.
No sign of anyone. God knows what it was.
Oh, sneaking around the back. One option is to knock him out cold. And the other option is just to sneak around. See what happens. There's a grave here. Oh, bollocks. The man is there. Can I knock him out as well? Well, Hare was supposed to be doing something to distract him at dawn, so maybe I'll just, I don't know, hang around till tomorrow. Oh, hang on, there's a guard gone. Oh, over we go. Oh, he's just there, god damn it.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with.
Not making life any easier.
Something you're looking for here?
I can make a dash for that front door. Don't turn round. Don't turn round. Right. We're good. We're good. I can't pickpocket it. Okay, so I have to come back tomorrow. Fine. Fine. I can take a hint.